Good morning and welcome to Rebel Morning Wood. I am your hostess with the mostest, IR girl. And I was having some technical difficulties. I think I stopped and started the show about 6 times before I actually got it right. So my mind lately has been running amok. I realized I didn't have Skype open, and that's why I couldn't stream. I did it like 6 times. And I'm like, why does it keep going offline? And then I realized that it was because I didn't have my Skype open, and because that's what I stream through. So I am here now. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday morning, everybody. Let me see. Didn't do much gaming over the weekend. And of course, I didn't do Friday's show. I had lost a friend. He had passed away. So I wasn't feeling up to it. But I am back. And gaming news wise, not too much. I have some stuff I want to talk about though. Actually, I had met two people. He actually joined my Facebook page. I couldn't tell them when I had met them though. I met them on Xbox and Battlefield, and they're really good. Two brothers. And in Battlefield, I tend to add more randoms than I do anywhere else because of the fact that I play that probably more than anything else. And we were talking about the people that play the games, and they had asked me what games that I played the most, and I said Battlefield and Black Ops 2. I said, but I'm taking a break from Black Ops 2. And they had asked, why? And I said, well, it's the people. It's not the game. I love the game. I can't stand the people right now in the game. I can't stand playing against the people. And I said, so I came back to Battlefield. I said, because for me, there is a different type of gamer from Battlefield than Black Ops 2, or any of the CODs for that matter. There's a different style of gamer. I think, and I don't want to get honed into a corner on this, but I believe there's a more a more mature player in Battlefield 3. That's not to say that there's not kids playing it, but I think even as kids, they're more mature than the kids that are playing any of the CODs. Um, why? I don't know. I think I don't get trolled as much. There's not. I can tell you how many times I've joined lobbies, especially in S&D. Well, everybody talks there, but I could join any lobby literally, and the minute I join, they see my name, and it's, oh, shouldn't you be in the kitchen cooking? And they laugh, and it's just comments like that. And then, especially if I play against them and I win, then I get more heavily trolled. Um, and I'm just used to it now. Usually when I'm playing alone, I don't have my headset on unless I hear other people on my team being objective and communicating, then I will put my headset in, but otherwise I don't. And on Battlefield, the other part of that is 9 out of 10 times you can't get anybody on mic, and anybody that does play Battlefield a lot knows this. But if you go on mic and you start calling out orders, or calling out where the enemy was, or spotting for them, they'll put their mics on. Um, I can tell you the amount of times I've ever gotten trolled on Battlefield, on one hand, maybe 5 times in 2 years. So, and literally every day that I play on Black Ops, I do get trolled. It's just the difference. I think there's a maturity level there that you don't find, and I don't know why this is. I think maybe to me, it's a more serious game. It's a more difficult game. Um, you really have to work as a team, even in a random lobby, to play objective games. I think on Battlefield, I think it's 10 times harder on Black Ops 2. I have played, I can't tell you how many times I've played a game and literally just gone straight to Twitter griping. We're playing an objective game and my whole team will be sitting in spawn sniping. Nobody's capturing objectives. And it's just like, come on. And I don't know, maybe it's because in Battlefield you have the tanks and the quads and the jets and the choppers. So, it gives it a different element. It takes some skill to fly. So I can't even do it. I don't fly jets. I can hover in a jet and that's about it. So that's as far as my skills take me. My kids tried to teach me, and I was playing on EA Jigsy's server. This is quite a while ago, and I failed miserably. All I could do was hover. I couldn't move the jet. Couldn't do it. And when I did, I just freaking bailed. It either nosedived or I flipped it backwards. So that's saying something we had talked about. If any of you out there have an opinion on it, if you disagree with me or agree, please come in a chat now, or let's continue this debate. Even on YouTube, when I post the show up there, post your comments and your thoughts. And going on, I had just decided that maybe I was going to start touching on Barry's weekly gaming news. Every week, Barry puts out weekly gaming news on Sunday nights. He just kind of wraps up some of the top things, top stories, and top things in his head that he would like to talk about. This weekly gaming news, issue 49, is full of aliens, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, just a whole bunch of shit. So, if you've never read it, you really should. It gives you a rundown and some good thoughts and opinions by him. One of the things that he does talk about, I don't know if I want to go into aliens, Colonel Marines. Everybody knows he hates it. So that's all I'm going to say. He hated it. One thing I did want to talk about, though, is there is a new handheld gaming system coming out. Now, Barry talks in his article about how he's never had a handheld that he liked. And you know what, Barry, no offense, then you're missing the boat if you've never had a DS. I know you said you had the DSi, but that's, of all the DSs, come on. That was like the shittiest one. Barry picks the shittiest DS to have to fucking comment about. We've had multiple. In fact, right now in this house, I think we have 6 3DSs. 6 of them. Because having one was just not enough. And my kids use them all the time. So we love the 3DS. Because as well, I'm going to tell you why I like the 3DS. I can watch Netflix on it. Or the kids can watch Netflix on it. You can download things from the Nintendo store. There's other things you can do on this than just freaking game. So Nvidia plan to release a new gadget named Shield very soon. It's if you look up on the screen, the picture's up there now. It looks like a Xbox controller with a tablet attached to it. So and that's, I think that's about where he says, he kind of touches on it, that he's looking forward to it because he didn't like anything else. But Barry's British, so Barry's British, so what does he know? When he listens to this, he's gonna forget. I already know I'm gonna hear it from him. But so this portable handheld gaming device that Nvidia is coming out with is going to be called the Shield. It looks, the features. I'm trying to go over it. A multi-touch display, integrated speakers, Wi-Fi connectivity, Android Jelly Bean. Okay, well, maybe I was wrong. So here it says on it, Project Shield is stocked with the latest Android Jelly Bean operating system from Google, providing access to all of your favorite Android applications and games. So basically, it it does have everything. But see, I already have. See, I'm gonna be honest. I probably wouldn't buy it because I have. It seems like they've made a system kind of like the 3DS or the DS. Um, that is already. I'm reading 5-inch 720p retinal multi-touch display for high, and they show on it. They show Skyrim being played. So on that, I don't know. I'm trying to look around, seeing what types. It seems like it says powered by Nvidia Tegra 4. Project Shield is made for those who demand amazing gaming experiences. It features precise tactical controls and the latest version of Android Jelly Bean, giving you the best way to play your favorite Android games. So it won't have, I guess, any game accessories, like games to play separate, but it will have, because the picture it shows that I'm seeing, it shows like a Google search browser. So it's like a tablet with a controller attached to it. And you can play all of your Android games that you could on your phone on this bigger screen. Um, Let me see. Project Shield comes right out of the gate with access to an extensive selection of Android games. Play the games you already own or choose from the best titles on Google Play and Nvidia Tegra Zone. With Project Shield, Android games finally have the console-grade controllers they deserve. They picture here Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Rock Hard, Real Boxing, Dead Trigger 2, Burn Zombie Burn, Blood Sword, um, Arm Attacks Tactics. So those were some of the ones that they featured. Scrolling over on another tab, Play PC, the freedom to be AFK. Project Shield gives you the power to wirelessly access your GeForce GTX powered computer from the comfort of your couch. Play your favorite PC games, including great titles from Steam, on a full-sized game controller with ultra-low latency thanks to Project Shield's game speed Wi-Fi and the fast performance of GeForce GTX 600 GPUs. Um, but you have to have a GeForce computer to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go out and buy. Yep, that's where they did. You can play Skyrim on it if you have that computer. Portal 2, Hawken, Dishonored, Borderlands 2, Battlefield 3. But what I'm saying is, okay, I think that's great. They show Assassin's Creed 3 as well. If you can play this on your PC, you're a PC gamer, what is the catch for a PC gamer to want to buy this handheld? I don't understand that. I think that's kind of stupid, to be honest with you. Like, why would you take it to a smaller screen with like an Xbox-like controller and play the game when you've got the bigger screen? See, to me, that doesn't really make sense. I don't understand that. Maybe it'll be more explained as it comes closer to it being released. Apparently, Barry's looking forward to it, so maybe he'll be the one to be able to luckily review it and tell us why it's so freaking amazing. Because as far as I can see, I just see another gadget being made by somebody else. It's just to me it just seems like money. They want to sell. Actually, they're making this because they want to sell a computer, and it's kind of like the way Target has certain items that aren't what they call their sell items. They'll sell cereal, but that's not. They're hoping that when people come in to buy cereal on their way out, they put the food way in the back of the store, so on their way out they'll pick up something else. The food is a secondary item in their store, and they don't profit off of it. That's why it's so cheap. Um, Even like the Targets that have the bigger grocery stores in them, you'll notice a lot of times their food's very, very cheap, very, very inexpensive. There's a reason why you're going to go and shop and get that. It's in the back of the store. 9 out of 10 times, every food place in Target is in the back of the store, and it's for a reason. It's so that you have to walk back out through other departments. And 9 out of 10 times, you're going to stop and look, and you're going to pick up a higher price tagged item before you walk out. That's why they do it. That's what this sounds like to me. They're making this to sell a computer. They're not making it, basically. Um, I have an Android phone. Um, I'm not a big Android game player. I have games that I play, more for review than anything. But I don't see this being a huge moneymaker. But I've been wrong in the past, so we'll see. Only time will tell. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see much coming from this. So moving on. Moving on, I didn't get to do any more of my great, wonderful things up on my panel here. Another thing, The Walking Dead has sold over 8.5 million episodes. So, and that's more than what Dead Island could do. So that's a big, big deal. CEO Dan Connors said in an interview with the Wall Street Journal that the total number of episodes sold has now gone past the 8.5 million mark. That's realistically means that at the very least there are 1.7 million unique gamers who have downloaded The Walking Dead. That's amazing. So I know that both of my boys have played it. I have not, because I'm not into the zombie thing like everybody else is. I watch The Walking Dead, but I don't play zombies. I don't do zombies. But that's a big deal. That's a big moneymaker there. So kudos to them on that. Let me see here. Go scrolling through, and I got to thank Barry for this one. He had a lot of good stuff in here this week. We were going to skip over his aliens, his bad aliens. He's not happy with the game. And then, though, this morning in my mail, and something Barry writes about, when he wrote this, we didn't have, it just came out this morning. He talks about Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It talk about pirates. You have to see the trailer for this. I actually have it up on rebgaming.com. Go search for it. Take a look if it's not on the front page. It is amazing. I watch my boys play this game. I don't play it, but I love it. I think it's probably one of the best done games ever. Great storylines. They keep being able to revive into different eras in time. So I think that's very innovative, and that's very good. And so I guess the game is supposed to be, or the Assassin's supposed to be set in 1715 in the Caribbean islands. So that's I know opening it's Blackbeard is talking, so that's going to be neat. And I love that. I think that's great. I think they're historically again going into this. Also, though, we have been informed that the lead protagonist will be Connor's grandfather. It's conceivable that due to the timeline, this game will in fact feature some of the world's most famous pirates. That's very cool. I actually can't wait for that to come out. I'm sure my son Rob is thrilled. He's a big pirate fan. And Barry touches base obviously on the PS4 reveal. He referred to the PS4 reveal kind of like a strip club. You leave more frustrated than when you entered. Barry touches base. You guys might want to read about that. I don't want to go into too much detail because I think we talked enough days about the PS4 reveal and how shitty it really was. It wasn't very good. I don't think anybody was really happy with it. And that's about that on that one. Winding down. Just want to go again and tell you guys that we do feature YouTubers out there. Hurt Bunny Look. They've been, with us for quite a while now. I'm Marksman, of course, VP of Rebel Gaming. He is also pretty well known as one of the masters of search and destroy. He's got a great following on YouTube. Go check him out. He does very good educational videos. And what I mean by that is you'll learn a lot from watching his videos. He will go over what guns to use or what guns he uses, what perks, stuff like that. So um, Rogue Drone as well. YouTube/Z Rogue Drone and Drunk Monkey 74. All of them you can also follow on Twitter at DrunkMonk1974, at Rogue DOC, at I'm Marksman, and at Hurt Bunny Look. So check them out. Give them a follow. They've got some good videos out there, and we like to support and promote anybody kind of trying to make it in the gaming industry like that. All right, guys. It's going to be a short and sweet show today. That's about it. I am out of here. I've got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to put up on the site. So everybody have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.